the Scrappy sisters, and I am up today with the DIY tutorial, and I am making some DIY Christmas project life cards for Jess. So I'm hoping that she might be able to use these in her December Daily album. So I've just pulled out a few things from my stash, including washi and some stickers and puffy stickers, and then a whole heap of die cuts and ephemera. And I'm just kind of going through and seeing, you know, the different bits that I have and what I might like to do with those. So again, this was a pretty quick process. I went through my stash of Christmas paper and cut out some 3x4 size cards, and I'm making them all vertical 3x4 cards because you will already know this if you've been watching our series, but I purchased for Jess an album and some page protectors for her December Daily for this year. She wasn't sure if she was going to do one, so I kind of bullied her into it by purchasing the album and page protectors for her and giving them to her as part of her Scrappy advent calendar, so now she has no choice. But they're all vertical 3x4s, so I am making all vertical 3x4s for her. So again, I'm really just going through the stash of ephemera and just pulling out the pieces that, you know, are kind of calling to me, so to speak, and sort of placing them around the card. And I've sort of got some ideas of what I want to do. And they're all going to be filler cards. None of these are journaling cards, so none of them will sort of have any space for writing, but that's okay because there'll be other opportunities and places for her to write in her album. Yeah, so I'm just kind of going through and having a look at what I pulled. I just pulled some random bits, and unfortunately I've already wrapped them and given them to her, as you will well know. But also when I'm doing this voiceover, I've already given them to her, so I can't look at them and read you out what's on the tags. And if you've ever edited any videos before, you know that the image that you get to look at while you're editing is relatively small, and there's no way I can read what any of those things say. So you can probably read them from the video that you're looking at, but I can't. So I won't be reading them out to you. Anyway, back to the cards. So I'm just sort of going through, as I said, and pulling out things. I've whinged about this before. I'm going to whinge about it again. Most of the ephemera that we can purchase in Australia that is Christmas related is full of winter themed Christmas things, which drives me absolutely bonkers because Australia is not the only country in the world that does not experience a white Christmas. In fact, there are places in America that don't experience a white Christmas either, even though it's winter over there. Anyway, rant over. America is not the centre of the universe. Okay, was that a bit harsh? I feel like that was a bit harsh. I'm sorry. I'm just ranting about snowflakes and hot cocoa and Christmas jumpers because, well, I mean, I can have hot chocolate whenever I want, I suppose. Doesn't matter if it's summer. But, you know, we just had a spout of extremely hot weather and we had 38 degrees Fahrenheit, not Fahrenheit. Oh, 38 degrees Celsius. Which is warm. It's over 100 Fahrenheit, I think. I'm not so sure on the calculations. But it's warm. It's been very warm. We're having a little bit of a break from the hot weather at the moment, and it's gone down, and we've had a lot of rain, but that seems to be clearing, and we'll get the hot weather back shortly, and that's our Christmas. My plan is for Christmas this year is I'm having my sister and her husband and my nephew and my parents over, and my mother-in-law is coming as well on Christmas Eve, and we will be having a lovely family dinner, probably a barbecue or spit roast by the swimming pool and just relaxing. That will be our Christmas because, you know, we always get weather that's warm enough to be able to swim and just relax and enjoy the Christmas in shorts and thongs and a t-shirt. I've got a friend from England, and this is her first Christmas in Australia. We played a brass band, so we've been playing Christmas carols, and she said to me, I can't handle this, it's not cold and snowy and I'm not rugged up, but yet I'm playing Christmas carols. And then I explained to her, don't worry, you get used to it. And then any other type of Christmas is weird. So back to what I'm doing, but really it's self-explanatory. I wanted to attach this cute little Christmas hat to the little presents with the little word joy at the top left there, because I thought that was super cute. And then this card, really I'm just sticking on a snow globe, which I think has a, oh yeah, cute ballerina. And that one's done. I didn't do anything else to that. The background piece of that card is foiled. It's got gold foil, so there's quite a lot going on, and so I didn't want to put too much on there because there was already, you know, a lot going on with the presents in the background. And the card I'm working on now has some hot chocolate with some marshmallows, and I've found another hot chocolate mug, so I stuck them both down, and a little banner which maybe says deck the halls, I don't know, can't read it from here. And now I'm sticking down a couple of Christmas trees on this card, and this one that I received I think in some Happy Mail last year, and so I'm using that. And then there was another tree in one of the ephemera packs from the reject shop, I think, and so I'm sticking that one down, and then adding the Christmas sweater. And also that also annoys me because we don't call them sweaters in Australia. I'm just doing that because I'm so indoctrinated into winter Christmas language. We call them jumpers. It's a Christmas jumper. And so I'm just sticking that down now, popping it up with some dimensionals, and then adding this phrase, not sticker, ephemera piece. And that's that card done. Super cute. Just trimming off the excess there, the overhang, so that it will fit nicely into a card. And then, oh yeah, I've gone for this little toy nutcrackery type guy playing the drums. He's cute. Anyway, stuck him down, and then I'm moving on to the middle card, and I'm going to do like a bunch of presents for that one. And one of these presents has, you can probably tell I'm trimming it now, it had like a white border, but the other two presents that I stuck down didn't, and I just felt that looked a bit strange, so I'm just fussy cutting around the present to get rid of that white border. And yeah, I felt like that looked better just with the other two ephemera pieces that didn't have that white border. They're from two separate ephemera packs, so yeah, I just wanted to trim that so that it all kind of was a bit more cohesive. So I'm sticking that one down, and then I'm going to pop up the third present on some dimensionals. And then I think I maybe add some tiny word stickers. I think. Yeah, I'm not going to use those pieces, so I put them away. Do I add a piece of flair? I don't remember if I do. No, I'm guessing I do not. Or maybe I add the red one. No, I don't add any. So I've decided not to add the flare. So they've gone. And then I go through and I've got a few little enamel dots. I've got some gold ones, and then I've got some that I got from like a $2 shop a couple of years ago, and they've got cute little Christmas patterns on them. And then these tiny word stickers were from a Pink Fresh collection last year, so I'm just going through and grabbing some of those to stick down. I don't know if it's just because they're old or if they always did this, but they are really, really difficult to get off the sticker sheet, and they kind of crinkle when you do it, and it makes them look a bit messy, and I don't love it. So I don't know if that's just, as I said, they're old, they've been in my stash for over a year now and I have barely used them, or if it's just something that they've always done. But yeah, I wasn't very impressed Pink Fresh, but it could be my fault for leaving them so long. So just adding a couple more to these cards just to give them something else of interest. And then I was thinking about adding some puffy stickers, but I don't think that I do. And the good thing about these cards, if Jess wants to, is she can use the back, you know, on the other side of her album, because it's just plain pattern paper, so she'll be able to use the back. I didn't round the corners either because I don't know if she's going to do rounded corners or square corners in her album, so I left them square so she could choose. And again, I'm just finishing off these cards with some of these gold, they're not enamel dots, they're more like pearls, that same texture, but they're gold. So So you can see they're kind of, I mean, I wouldn't say I was going overboard. I would just say that I've added them to quite a few of those cards. So we are done, and I am now going to slow this down and show you each card close up, and you'll be able to see, oh, see, that says, "'Tis the season to sparkle." How cute. Let me see, did it say, oh, it did say "Deck the halls." Oh, gosh, my memory's good. And then this little one here, which says, "Christmas wish list, oh Christmas tree, and all is calm," with the cute presents. And this little ballerina that says, "Season's greetings." And then the little Nutcracker man that says, "It's the most wonderful time of the year," which is true. I love Christmas. And then the one with the presents, the Santa hat and joy. So that is it. We will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.